Hey guys, Defour here, and today I'm going to be having more of a discussive topic with you guys and what you guys think about Infinite Warfare Zombies, because I've played it across from June onwards. I did play it at launch, but then I pretty much put it away during Rave in the Redwoods and Shell and Shuffle's releases. And I've come back to it recently with a fresher mind, and I've played through the maps. A quick note, Beast from Beyond isn't out on Xbox when I'm recording this gameplay, so we'll be just talking about all the maps up until before then. So all my opinions, of course, will pertain to what's in the game before DLC 4 was added. And I think there's no better way to start it than in Zombies in Spaceland, the on-disc map. When this map released, I got to play it in its pre-patch state when the Brute was overpowered with health and most of the wonder weapons didn't work as intended, and some guns had way too much ammo. And I've gone back and played it. This gameplay was recorded today, and I still find myself having fun with Spaceland. It's a very basic map. It's a lot like Shadows of Evil, and you'll hear me compare these to Black Ops 3 maps, but this is your Shadows of Evil. Very open in concept, very story driven, even though I don't care about the story, and to most people the story is non-existent. It's got story in there, and the game's supposed to be driven around the space theme. I think they did it pretty well. You know, it's just Infinite Warfare. The name Infinite Warfare is the reason this map isn't a great map, and that's pretty much the trend across all these maps. If I was to give some criticisms to this one, having two brutes spawn in on solo is pretty dream-crushing, and the wonder weapons not being able to kill anything past round 30 unless you get double pack-a-punch open, but I'm not doing the Easter egg every time I want double pack-a-punch, thanks. I'll take a pass on that. I don't have 3 hours to spare every night. I wish I did. And just the wonder weapons overall don't feel amazing on this. Like, I like using them, but they're just too weak, or they don't have a big enough area of effect. And not all wonder weapons need to be infinite damage, but 35 rounds. That's really not enough time. This was also the first map we got our PhD replacement, Bomb Stoppers, which is just no explosive damage. Yes, please. I don't think I've played a game of Spaceland where I don't have Bomb Stoppers on, just because I love being able to shoot my upgraded pistol at the ground and out of a corner you go. And of course at the end of each of these maps, I'm just gonna say their high round statistic and like if I enjoy it or not, and also what I rated out of 10, because you know everything needs to be about scores in life. And for high rounds, this map is sadly, even though it's extremely boring, one of the more exciting ones out of the 4 that I'm going to be reviewing today. Review is a bad word. I don't like review. Anyway, yeah, high rounds, basically you're running through a trap. That's essentially it. Your guns don't do damage past a certain point, and it takes you about 8.5 hours speed running it. Yeah, not my favourite map to go high rounds. I think my record on this map's just 60, maybe 50. I don't know. I don't care really. It's Infinite Warfare, and that's the mentality I'm talking about. Anyway, out of 10 I'd give this map roughly, I think 8's fair. I really enjoy playing this map, and if I really just want to play Infinite Warfare Zombies, I'll put on Spaceland. It's a fun experience, and overall, great map. Alright, well, on to Rave in the Redwoods. Rave in the Redwoods is the first DLC of Infinite Warfare, and spoiler alert, it's my favourite of the DLC. And it's your Der Eisendrache equivalent. You got 4 elemental wonder weapons, and yeah, they're bows. Again, Bomb Stoppers on this map. I love PhD. The only map I ever always buy Mule Kick on, just because you can hold all the wonder weapons at once. Right now I'm using the Ben Franklin. That's pretty appropriately named if you're watching the effect on screen. I've also, I think in this gameplay, got the Whirlwind DF5 and the Acid Rain, and I know there's another one, it's the Trap-O-Matic, which is what people use to get to high rounds. And overall, this map, I was not surprised at how good it was, but I was, you know, delighted to, you know, load up DLC 1. I bought the Season Pass, I was like, let's see if it was worth it, and, you know, this is the first map we get, and I'm like, alright, if they continue down this trend, Infinite Warfare could be not just pretty good, but very good. The Easter egg, I didn't really talk about it for Spaceland just because I don't really like Spaceland's Easter egg, but this Easter egg, it's quick, it's easy, and you know, it's just an Easter egg, that's all it is, and that's probably the worst way I could explain it to you. This DLC didn't really add much more than Spaceland already didn't do, you know, it has the same format, same everything. Yes, I know you guys are getting bored of me saying, oh, it's the same, it's the same, it's the same, but it really is. If you didn't like Spaceland, you're not gonna like this. If you like Spaceland, you're gonna love this, and that's how I feel about it. As for high rounds, I think they're a bit more fun just because you have wonder weapons that work infinitely, and it feels better to just mow people down with the acid rain or like blow them away with the whirlwind, which is what you're watching gameplay of. And the traps on this map are unique. You can see the lawnmower. I actually didn't know what it did until this game, but that was actually quite fun to put down. And out of 10, I'd rate this map, I think the fair score here is a 9. I don't see it as better than something like a Mob of the Dead or Origins, but I don't think it's as bad is a strong word. I don't think it's as low a level as Spaceland. So 9 it is. It's nearly there on terms of perfect. Alright, down to Shaolin Shuffle. Alright. Shaolin Shuffle, viewed as the community's least favourite of all of them. I don't think it's the worst, but it's not a great map. It took me ages to relearn how to get the Pack-a-Punch because every guide on YouTube is wrong. And the rare times I do play this map, it's usually really slow to get to high rounds. Like, I think I'm already an hour into this game and I'm still in round 15. On a map like Verrückt in Black Ops 3 or Revelations, or that's a bad example, but you know, I'd be nearing round 30, 40 right now. And it's just, this map doesn't feel fluent. Like, when you play it, you're just going back and forth and back and forth. It's really not nice. Though, I will give it credit where credit's due. Double Pack-a-Punch is so easy on this map if you haven't done, like, the Easter eggs of the previous maps. Doing double Pack-a-Punch is as easy as, like, pressing a button, going through a teleporter, grabbing fuses, putting them on the train track, waiting like a minute, and then picking them up and putting them on the Pack-a-Punch. That is so simple, so easy. I love double Pack-a-Punch on this map. And the Kung Fu fighting styles, I wish there was more of it. You're about to watch it right now. Look at this. Look at this utter, like, this was my dream for a zombies map. Just raw. Yeah, that was, sorry, I can't scream raw, I really don't have the energy. But it just looks stunning, I love it. If the dragon was purple, oh, if that was customizable. Shaolin, no, Infinity Ward, hire me. It's also one of those maps that it just isn't fluent. It's your Zetsubo, tedious to set up, isn't really that fluent, but once you get set up, you're pretty set. You're not gonna... Yeah, set up, pretty set. Haha, I kill myself sometimes. It's just, you... Sorry, I can't get over... Look at the dragon. I'm gonna name that dragon one day. Anyway, I was thinking about streaming this map a couple weeks ago. I might do it. I might. But overall, not much more an opinion on this map. I didn't really give it a fair chance, in all honesty. I played it maybe 4 times. And then I played it twice in a row today. And I'll say I had a lot of fun with it. This game especially, I was just, like, this was probably the most fun I had in the game right here, just going off with the pistol. And in all these gameplays, you're watching me just use Fate cards, because I think Fortune cards are just as useless as the Fate cards, and I don't use them either, so... You know, good old fun. We'll see how... my opinions, I don't know why I'm saying it slowly, we'll see how my opinions of Attack of the Radioactive thing are after I say I hate high rounds on this map because it's slow. It is like really slow. Like, I think world record's 17 hours and I think it's like just over 100. And what was the other? Oh yeah, the general overall score. I don't hate this map. I really don't. I'm gonna give it 6. Yeah, flat 6. That's fair. Alrighty then. Down to the final map in this video, Attack of the Radioactive thing. Attack of the Radioactive thing.
And there goes all the Kong fun.
Attack of the Radioactive thing. Now, When this map first launched on Xbox, I made a, I wouldn't say my best video, but I made a video on it the day it launched saying I hated this map more than Shaolin Shuffle. While that still holds true, they have definitely improved the map with some patches. Like, my god, I went into this game, this is my first game of Radioactive Things since that video. I'll be honest, and like, I actually had fun. Disgusting, I know. You're about to see me nearly down here. It's all good though. And they've buffed the Wonder Weapon. The Wonder Weapon was utter shit before. It was, see this cranking phase? This basically cranks it up so it can actually do damage. And it uses up 5 ammo every time it does it. You can see I got 30. Pre-patch, it had 15. I am so glad they fixed that. Because having 15 ammo in a weapon, that's 3 shots. That is 3 shots. That doesn't do anything. It's not helpful. But now they've buffed it to 30. It's like 6 shots. Plus you can get some reloads off these green pods you see on the floor. It fully recharges your ammo, but you can only use each one once. So it's a really, I'm not going to say balanced just because I feel like it will always be an underpowered Wonder Weapon, but it feels better. And the map has less glitches than when I last played it. It feels a lot better. But that being said, I hate its Easter egg, and I forever will never do it. Like, never complete it. I don't want to play that Easter egg. It's not fun for me at all. Like, just going place to place and building formulas and... ugh, yuck. I don't like this map's Easter egg at all. And the map's general flow, it doesn't feel that great, I'm gonna say. Like, Raven, the Redwoods, and Spaceland have very nice flows to them. This map feels a bit more like Shaolin, where it's a bit disjointed, and it just doesn't work. And as for, like, training spots and high rounds on this map, I actually can't tell you. I have no opinion on their high round, because I haven't seen anyone actually try for a high round on this map. Maybe I should go onto Zombies Records and see the world record and watch him run it. But I have no opinion. Like, is it slow? Is it fast? Is it tedious? Is there any... I'd imagine it's tedious with the Wonder Weapon having very limited ammo. But, like, apart from that, like, I have no clue. And out of 10, this map gets... if there was such thing as a 5.9, that would be where I put it. But because I'm rounding, I'll go 5.5. That's a fair scoreline. It's still my least favorite of the bunch, just because Shaolin sort of is a bit cooler in its setting. I don't really get the Radioactive Thing. Anyway, moving away from Radioactive Thing. For those who are wondering why, well, I did disclose at the start, this is before Beast from Beyond's on Xbox One, but I did this on purpose so then when Beast from Beyond comes out, I can also rate Director's Cut and the overall boss fight, what's it called, Super Easter Egg, because I wanted to do that in a separate video. That felt better. And I've got another Zombies video coming out tomorrow. Be sure to come back for that. And if you enjoyed, subscribe, like, comment, drink bleach. I've been trying that one recently. Kidding, guys, don't try bleach. It's not as good as people say. And on that note, we can end the video, so I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, that's how I outro this. Bye.